Ontario Premier Doug Ford is taking a potentially costly political step by announcing plans to call a snap election this week. This decision, framed as a response to escalating tensions with the United States over President Donald Trump's threat to impose 25% tariffs on Canadian goods, raises serious questions about whether Ontario can afford the economic and political fallout. Set to take place on February 27th, this early election, more than a year ahead of the fixed June 2026 date, comes with significant financial and political risks. Ford justifies the move by arguing that a renewed mandate will better position Ontario to combat these tariffs, which threaten key industries like the auto sector. With projections of up to 500,000 job losses if the tariffs are implemented, the stakes for Ontario's economy are undeniably high. However, critics argue that the timing and rationale for this election are more about political strategy than genuine economic necessity. The Premier's decision raises concerns about fiscal responsibility and leadership priorities. Elections are expensive, and this snap vote comes at a time when Ontario's economic challenges demand focus and resource management. Many within Ford's own Progressive Conservative Party are questioning whether this is the best way to address the crisis. Instead of rallying support, this move may deepen fractures within the party, particularly among members who feel the government has drifted too far from its conservative principles. As the campaign unfolds, Doug Ford is seen doubling down on his decision, emphasizing the need for a fresh mandate to tackle ongoing issues. His campaign is marked by frequent public appearances, where he interacts with voters and attempts to rally support. Meanwhile, opposition parties are seizing the opportunity to criticize Ford's timing and motives, framing the election as a distraction from more pressing issues. Media coverage is intense. The public reaction is mixed, with some voters appreciating the chance to voice their opinions, while others view the election as an unnecessary expense during tough economic times. In addition, Ford's track record on issues such as DEI and economic issues has already alienated some of his base who see his policies as indistinguishable from those of his liberal predecessors. This discontent has sparked calls for a leadership change, with critics arguing that the party needs a leader who will firmly realign with traditional conservative values. The decision to call an early election could serve as a flashpoint for these tensions, further eroding Ford's support among the grassroots. For Ontarians, the upcoming election represents a critical moment. Beyond the immediate concerns of tariffs and job losses, the vote will be a referendum on Ford's leadership and the Progressive Conservative Party's ability to stay true to its conservative roots while addressing modern challenges. Can Ontario's economy and political stability withstand the cost of this election? And will Ford's approach ultimately secure the mandate he seeks, or will it deepen divisions within his party and province? Conservative voices within the party and across the province must grapple with whether Ford remains the right leader to navigate these turbulent times. The stakes are high, and the consequences of this decision will be felt long after the ballots are cast.